In this series, we're going through all 91 issues of battle games in Middle-earth. I'm Mike, and in issue 22, we reached the end of our journey through the mines of Moria. This issue included some plastic terrain pieces, which will get painted up, and we'll be building the dramatic final battleground, the Bridge of Khazad-dûm. It starts with an overview of the Bridge of Khazad-dûm, and then it moves into some advice around theming your armies. Now, I'll admit, I'm not particularly skilled at building armies. I'm much more of a painter and terrain builder than somebody who studies stats and designs strategy for the tabletop, but I know many people are incredibly talented at it. The final battle in what has been an epic journey through Moria ends with the showdown at the Bridge of Khazad-dûm, which I'll show you how I build later in this video. One bonus in this scenario was that it finally gave me the push to build and paint the Balrog I had sitting in a box for years. If you want to see that, I'll link it up here. For good, we have the Fellowship starting at the top of the stairs. To win, they must get Frodo across the bridge, and Gandalf must destroy it before the Balrog can cross. The evil forces, a horde of goblins and the Balrog, arrive throughout the battle, so speed is essential for the Fellowship. Evil wins if they kill Frodo or Gandalf, or if the Balrog makes it across the bridge. In the next section, it explains how to link all the scenarios from the last few issues into one single campaign, bringing the whole Moria journey together. We also get a look at several armies, and I have to say I love Rob Wood's High Elves colour scheme. I might have to give that one a go myself. This issue also marks the first time these magazines talk about converting models, something I haven't tried yet. But I do have an idea for a Frodo Space Marine that I might have to add to my ever-growing project list. And at last, we reach the modelling section. After spending weeks on Balin's tomb with all its fine details, I wanted to see if I could make this board much quicker while still keeping it looking great. I stuck close to the magazine's instructions. The full episode can be found up here. Cutting the stairs and base from polystyrene, making the bridge from blue XPS foam. Once everything was glued together, I repurposed my 3D model for Balin's tomb pillars, scaling them up to be much taller and larger, and set the printer going. For the texture, I experimented with a simple mix of PVA, water, grey paint and sand. It worked really well, although it did need a second coat. While that dried, I painted the printed pillars, then it was just a matter of dry brushing everything, and the board was ready to play.
Nobody tosses a dwarf!
A Balrog, a demon of the ancient world. His foe is beyond any of.
Run! Do as I say! Swords are no more use here. You shall not pass! I am the servant of the secret fire, wielder of the flame of Arnor. The dark fire will not avail you, flame of Udun! Fly, you fools!
The magazine also came with some plastic Dwarven runes, which I think are now out of print, so I won't go into too much detail. I made the base from XPS foam, used my texture rollers to create a floor pattern and the edging, then gave it a simple paint job, base coat, dry brush highlight, wash and a final dry brush. The runes were painted with grey speed paint and a dry brush, then just glued into place. I added black pigment powder where I imagined people would walk or drag dirt, and that finished them off nicely. And that's issue 22 complete, and with it, our journey through Moria comes to an end. A truly epic run of magazines with some big, memorable terrain builds. Next issue, we'll be painting the warriors of Minas Tirith, and we'll be taking a short break from terrain building as there's nothing in the magazine. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like, a comment or subscribing. A warm welcome to our newest patron supporter, Hunter McCoy, and a heartfelt thank you to all my patrons. Until next time, happy modelling and painting.